Okay, a little sleep video for you guys. You know, one of the things that really that I see that I noticed in myself and in other people is that lack of sleep really affects recovery. If you're affects recovery, it's going to affect your gains, it's going to affect your weight loss. It's going to be number one thing that you can control that can either make you lose weight quicker or make you put on muscle tissue quicker, right? And the thing is, yeah, like too many people are like straight to magnesium. They're straight to, I haven't got it here, but they're straight to GABA, or they're straight to, Benadryl, or some over-the-counter medicine. It's like, oh, I've got a problem sleeping. First thing I do is medicate, and I would say that's the last thing you want to do is turn to sort of, any of these herbal or over-the-counter medicines, man. You want to just allow, you want to forget about these. Okay, so the first thing that I suggested and that I implemented was making a routine. So get a regular time, whatever time that works for you, say 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whatever it is. Map out 8 hours, that would be the ideal. And just try to go to bed regularly at that time. Now, once you have your time, work it backwards, get into a routine. So that routine could be, an hour before you go up, you brush your teeth, you wash your face, you exfoliate, whatever it is that you do, whatever is your routine, go and do that. Then maybe 30 minutes before, one thing I do to try and clear my mind is I actually have a Kindle and I read like fiction. I read something to separate me from the daily stresses of life, right? Or even, not every stresses, but it can be your goals. Your goals can keep you up as well. And what I like to do is really take my mind somewhere else, and that really does lull me into a nice sleep. More on the environmental side of things, make sure you have something to block out all of the light. So it can be a blinds, right, followed up by like some sort of a little curtain, something that keeps all of the light out of the room, so you're sleeping in perfect darkness. Again, with the environmental thing, or more habitual as well, is that don't use your cell phone. Don't use your cell phone, or don't use something that's backlit, or watch TV, or go on an iPad before bed, because that that blue light that's emitted by those types of devices actually signals to your body that it's daytime. So again, if you avoid those an hour before, get your body into a really nice state, and mentally by separating, reading some fiction or whatnot, or meditating if that's your thing, or again practicing mindfulness. If you can do those types of activities, that will get you in the right place. So you've got a few environmental and a few habitual, but they will really help. Another one you can do if you really want to think about not interrupting your sleep is to start to taper off water throughout the day. So that try and get most of your water in early on in the day, and then taper away. This will stop you having to wake up in the middle of the night, or reduce the amount of time you have to wake up at night to go to the bathroom, right? So that's one of the biggest distractors. If you do get up and go to the bathroom, try and resist the urge to check the time, because that will mentally get in your head. Again, if you go to look at the time in this day and age, you're probably going to jump on your cell phone, so there's that blue light problem. So try not to do those things. If you do, and then one strategy is, if you know that you do get up, is to have maybe a night light in the bathroom, so you don't need to put the large light on, or have some form of night torch as well. And that I'm probably going a little bit too far, but have something in place. Another thing to think about as you approach the back end of the day is to reduce the amount of caffeine. So caffeine has been shown to interrupt sleep, prevent you getting to REM, which is the later stages of sleep. So again, if you could taper off caffeine, and you could, if you want to be safe, you could say after midday, a little less cautious after 3 p.m, but I would certainly recommend reducing caffeine throughout the day. I think that would help as well. So there you go, you've got a few environmental, you've got a few habitual, and try these things first before turning to medication, and you'll be on your way. Anyway, I'll link up a full article where I go into this stuff in more detail, but hopefully that gives you a flavour. And again, if you can take a couple of those things away, I think it will help you get into a deeper sleep quicker. I think it will lessen your reliance on medication, and should get you in a nice habitual place in terms of your approach to sleep.